And
Sorry,
welcome.
this
There we go. And welcome
oh
back
my lord.
to Bearded Ramblings, episode 151. The episode where a lot of technical problems are happening even more than normal. It's a little bit off putting, so I ask you, as always, to bear with me. And Krendar.
Bear with me as well, yes. Thank you.
And definitely bear with Elf King.
Well, that goes without saying. Such a bear.
Yeah. Also take, I don't know, with enough time and effort, maybe Elf could even become an otter.
Ooh.
I don't think that would take much effort, to be honest with you.
Why are otters so controversial in the furry community?
I think they're halfway houses, like people think you have got to commit or not.
Maybe.
Pick one.
I have no idea.
You gonna go all bear, or you gonna go all twink? Make up your mind. Why can't you have best of both worlds? Otters are cool.
Also, otters, one of the slutiest types of anthros. Them and foxes, apparently.
Squirrels, I always remember them as.
Squirrel.
Which, I mean, if you ever lived around squirrels, I know Elf has.
I mean, I live in the Midwest. We have a lot of squirrels.
I had a squirrel climb up my arm once.
Wow.
Then I looked at it and it ran away like it was being chased by Cerberus or something.
In its mind, it probably was.
It was very curious.
All right.
Luckily, I was wearing a jacket at the time, so I didn't have claws in my skin or anything.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
All right, let's get the standard, good old-fashioned shilling out of the way. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out links down the doobly-doo. Don't forget that also includes our guests there. Oh wait, sorry, it wouldn't be. It would be Krendar's all in one though. And we have ourselves a stream goal. Anything given, greatly appreciated. Krendar gets his biddy bits. And if you want to throw your boy some biddy bits, don't forget that we have a watch party over on Twitch for anyone who subscribes. Well, actually, it's technically over on the Discord. So go and join the Discord. You'll find the link for that down there too. Right, so that is basically that. All this tech issue stuff has kind of discombobulated my brain a bit, so I'm just going to ponder what... Alright, we're going to look at... Alright, we're going to actually look at something right away that is being... apparently doing the numbers over here on Twitter. And let's see what it's all about, shall we? First things first.
Hi.
Yeah, you sound good. I sound...
Oh, one thing I'm just noticing. You need to do the share thing in Discord to us.
No, check. It should be there.
I don't see it. Oh, no, wait, there it is. I'm blind. Okay. We're good. I'm done.
And, yeah. Well, thanks for
I
that.
just need to maximize it. There we go.
Yeah. And, okay. No, everything's fine. All right, cool. Like I said, sorry about the tech issues, folks. But, I mean, we've done this for 151 episodes. Technically more. You know, the tech issues are just what you got to deal with.
Yeah. If nothing goes wrong the entire time, you have to be worried that something did go wrong and you just didn't notice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's better for it to go wrong in a way that you do notice.
And simple things like this, like seriously, OBS was crapping out on me at the beginning.
Strange.
It was very strange and worrying. If that ever breaks on me, I just can't stream with you guys like this. I'd have to just do a solo stream or something. Which I do enough of those.
And the other thing that's worrying is that American women are literally men, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Huh.
Literally.
Elf suddenly gets very interested for some reason.
This saves me a lot of trouble being American already.
I mean, I guess America's just gonna completely depopulate because they can't reproduce anymore.
Yeah.
Oh darn.
Good morning, y'all. Quick update on the house because I've been pretty terrible about giving y'all these. We took a
you were
little
cute about the
break
accent.
for noodling season and to put out boxes. Now
Noodling
that it's
season.
dried in, we can do it
I
at
don't
our
know
own
what
pace.
noodling
But
is.
here she is. We're gonna stain all that
remember.
wood a darker brown, and the shutters when we get that on.
She sounds
We'll
like
have
Sandy
handrails,
Cheeks.
of course. There's the carport over there. Quick run through. All these trusses are going to be exposed, and we're going to have old tin in the
Dude.
ceiling. Got Daddy and Paul up there working on a wall we're going to put up for the upstairs office. And we got Def Leppard playing in the background, of course.
Oh, good. My
Back
copyrights
porch,
will love that.
beautiful view. And then the walkway to the carport. I'll try to be better about these, but you can also use my code HANNAH25 for 25% off We the People holsters. Hope y'all have a good one.
She is literally a right-wing trad wife promoting a gun website, and it's not good enough for some people.
I'm not sure I detected any trad wifeness, honestly.
Trad
But
wives don't always need to be. So long as they're God-fearing, make lots of babies, and help around the house, that's really all you need to be a trad wife, right?
I guess.
I don't know. Either
But
I
way,
mean,
though,
she seems
I
like
don't
she's
understand
talking about what they were
why
building.
I don't understand why half of Twitter is upset about this video. She's cute as hell.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's
What smooch?
like accent needs to be illegal, and women need to be banned from doing manual labor like this. There's nothing feminine about American women.
Oh, hold on a
American
minute.
women are literally men.
I just realized something. To add context to this, remember the other thing I showed you where there was a comparison between her and the beauty queen?
Mm-hmm.
This post is by that beauty queen lady.
Huh.
She is so butthurt that people like the cute little redneck girl better than her.
That
might
really
even-
does give a lot of context.
She might even be pissed off that she can't live her life like this. Like she's got to be
Maybe.
wheeled out as a doll and smile for the cameras.
Yeah.
This woman is like wakes up one morning and goes, "Today I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want because I love
Yeah,
Jesus."
Yeah.
This girl's living her life and being cute.
It's called agency. I see her doing no manual labor. I actually think there is like a vlog that she's been doing where you can actually see her. Maybe she isn't. Maybe, but even still, then
I don't know. I mean,
she looks toned. Looks like she works out her arms at least.
she wasn't depicted doing any manual labor here, but the way she was talking about the building going on, she kept saying, "We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that," and I
Yeah.
don't think she necessarily means as in,
The
we
royal
own this
we.
as a couple, and my husband is going to do this. No, yeah, exactly. Like I had the feeling that she's just telling us what she herself is going to be doing after she puts the phone down.
Yeah. Yeah, like it seemed like she's been involved in the whole project and like actually like is taking part in the rest of the stuff
Yeah.
that she was describing
But
that
we
they're
didn't-
going to be doing.
We didn't see proof of it, but that's the feeling I had about it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, at the end of the day, like it's just another useless sort of screeching match. But
Yeah.
it is a great reminder that a lot of people actually, without, I'll just quickly go and hide the screen just in case anyone posts anything
feel like
disgusting.
it's-
And let's have a look at the comments.
I feel like it's one of those typical quote unquote screeching matches where
Oh.
one side is screeching and the other side is ignoring the first side.
Well, it's
And
going to
just
give some
going about her
context
life.
here for you there, man, because according to this, there's even added context. Lebanese women are literally perfect, and they are
Uh-huh.
actually feminine, unlike estrogen-deficient American women who hold record for highest testosterone level in the world.
I love this breakdown that this lady's having.
Then,
Yeah.
the reader context. Estrogen varies by many factors. Average national age, weather, diet can change level. There's no evidence that U.S. women have low estrogen or hold a record for yeah. So this woman is just talking pure shit.
I feel like this is a some sort of jealousy-based mental breakdown she's having.
high value American men shouldn't become passport bros.
Should become.
Oh, should. Oh, she's just an awful human being.
Oh, that's right. That's what noodling is. The fist and catfish thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Also, yeah,
Filthy-
you weren't kidding about the tones. Look at the muscle on her.
Mm. Don't
She's
they deserve
actually
better in the
when she's
flesh?
flexing, she's actually close to being a muscle mommy.
She's still a bit off.
kinda
of
have to be able
that,
to-
but yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, grab fish and do that kind of stuff. If you're able to do that, then you have
Look
to
at-
have some muscle.
Yeah, look at the size of the fish. Like it would be thrashing like crazy if she couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But listen to the words that she's. Do you disagree? What are your thoughts? Yeah, fucking 100%. Melania Trump is the ideal.
No.
No.
No. Look at this. American.
I love how she just keeps that. Yeah, that is funny. I like how she just keeps replying to her own tweet in a big chain.
Liberate America
More-
from
more
tomboy
venom.
occupation. That sounds lewd as fuck and fun.
Also, Why does she care about America so much? Isn't she Middle Eastern herself?
I wonder if
Like,
she's married
in
to
Middle
an
East?
American.
Mm,
Let's talk about it tonight. Oh, I see. She's doing this as a type of like
promoting her
content
show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she probably has
Someone-
NFTs and shit.
I was about to say, did someone
Of
leave her
course.
for an American woman and she's pissed, or like?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who
Taylor.
Taylor Hill is.
I don't either.
I don't care.
Here's more of the tomboy.
So I jumped up on this stack of bricks here that we gotta send back
Bricks.
because the block man didn't need them all. You know, pretty tall. And when I jumped up, I had my sunglasses right here in this little overall pocket, and they fell down in one
Uh-oh.
of the holes in the bricks and went all the way
Kiss that
to the bottom.
goodbye.
So Carolina might get a brand new pair of blue water sunglasses because I don't think I can get them out. But look at our floor system. It's so pretty. So I jumped up on this stack of bricks.
So
Seems rewarding to me. I don't know. I
yeah,
would love to be able to like build stuff like that and help like, you know.
That would be
Look at this.
immensely satisfying when you finish.
look at these
Yeah,
right winger.
exactly. Like I think that would be really cool to take part in the building process of all of these things and stuff like that. That
That's
seems awesome. I don't
Not
know.
for women though. You're meant to be pretty and quiet in the corner. This woman has a horrible life like that, and she wants to drag other women down too.
You can drag me down if she wants.
What, plastic McLebanese over here? Maybe for the food.
No. No, the tomboy.
Oh well, yeah, of course. That's the response as well. Everyone's like, "This woman's amazing," and you know why? Because look, they're all blue check marks. It's right winger on right winger
Yeah.
violence. It's beautiful. You love to see it.
No, I don't want anything to do with plastic McDollface. Yuck.
No, thank you.
The worst accents: British, Australia. I might stand with the Australian one, honestly.
No, Australian's a cool accent.
Wow, I was gonna say, what do
Tell
you have
her I
against
said that.
Australian accents?
Bastardized Irish.
What?
I
Mhm.
can't wait for these men to realize they're all homosexual.
Oh, of course, Sod is on the train too.
Huh.
Isn't that one of Sargon's buddies?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he's like men who like masculine, women
Isn't
like
he
this.
Milk Boy?
Explain to me exactly how that woman was masculine in any way, other than okay. Some people might say that because she's got some biceps, but
Oh my god.
Yeah.
whatever.
Wow.
A complete and total badass in every realm of human existence, and it's Andrew Tate as his picture.
Uh-huh. Explains a lot.
Yeah. This is just sad. This is... Alright, that's good. I like that.
Perfect.
I like Marilyn Manson's commissar hat.
Let's go
Oh, yeah,
Commissar and not think of what else it could be. Commentantia.
Mhm.
All right. We can go down this rabbit hole all night, but we got a lot of things to cover tonight. So let's just enjoy
Yay.
Muscle Mommy, and you know what else? Be glad
Yeah.
that she's living the life she wants to, but plastic Barbie over there is not.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Which one of these is a happy person?
Yeah, I want to chill with Muscle Mommy all day, even in the sludge, fisting a fish. That seems like more fun than anything. Whatever the fuck this doll is. Didn't even pick the
Imagine-
music for this.
Imagine wrapping your entire identity around whether or not you're going to have a wedding.
Yeah,
Oh God.
she's not real. She's one of the little figurines on top of a wedding cake. She's not real,
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's unfortunate.
ain't it? She's a victim. She might be a piece of shit, but she's a victim, same as anyone else. One day she might figure it out.
I mean, most pieces of shit are that way for reasons and unfortunate reasons, but you know, actually, that's not to sidetrack, but just for a second, that is something I found very impressive with Baldur's Gate 3. Is all of the companions that were total pieces of shit were that way for a reason,
Mm-hmm.
and they went into the reason why they're like that, and most of them. Oh my ears!
I know.
Okay, most of them Most of them you could help them and fix their traumas
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
help them get past them. All of them except for one. One of them is irredeemable, but the rest of them, you can help them get better, and it's very nice. Very very good detailed backstories on people.
So,
Probably one of the reasons why it's so popular.
Speaking of unfixable people,
speaking of victims of society that are
Scopes.
still pieces of shit.
right?
Haha.
But yeah, Alpha, I agree. That is one of the reasons.
What up, YouTubes? We're gonna have a hot
Not
dog
sausage.
real quick because we're gonna make ourselves a food hack. Got our pan ready to go.
I'm very upset that I have
Hot dog buns
some of the same
from
plates that Combs
the,
has.
hold on 1 second. Ballpark
I'm gonna throw them away.
tailgaters.
I have 2 of this exact plate.
Open our hot dog bun. Ever so
They're actually nice.
slightly. Not all the way though.
Which is why
You
I'm
have to open
confused
it.
that he has them.
We're gonna toast the
It's not the
inside of it
plate's
real
fault.
quick.
It's the
Let that sit
That's
there
true.
and toast for 5 minutes.
He has a
You have to watch
toaster.
it
He's
like
got
a
an
hawk so we
oven.
don't over toast it.
Oh, he's using his hands
Isn't he always?
on a
Take it off your
stone.
ring when you're cooking, you idiot. Fucking hell.
I did wipe all the
He's got
grease out of
his
the pan.
spatula
There's gonna
right
make a little
there.
bit left over. Very slight, very tiny, minuscule. But that's alright.
Yeah, but proper chefs use their hands, though.
I
No.
don't think that's a
Our
good
hot dog
excuse.
bun is slightly toasted.
Hot dog chef.
I mean, that's probably what he
Now
thinks.
we're gonna add some bacon to our hot dog.
Of course you are.
And we're gonna need to add some flavorings to it.
Flavorings.
To that,
To add
we're
some
gonna
flavor to our
add
bacon.
Some bacon up. Bacon
Because
grease.
everybody knows, primary flaw of bacon is it lacks flavor.
Such a bacon grease in a tub.
This is all
Yes.
gonna go into our
Oh,
hot
oh, it
dog
is.
too.
It's
so
bacon
we're
up.
gonna strain
It's
that.
bacon grease in a tub.
Throw that in the middle.
Huh.
I mean, that's not a terrible idea as a product, but I don't know why he's doing it with actual bacon.
That in there as well.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks
and
to when I,
margarine?
This,
when I stayed
This work.
overnight at your mother-in-law's place, and she cooked us
Yeah.
all breakfast, and she brought out that's a family size thing, and he just devours it every single meal. He finds it used to throw 3 or 4 giant globs into every meal he makes.
That's disturbing.
I think actually his one's a bit bigger than hers was.
Close up of that.
Oh
Now
yeah,
we're gonna turn our
that's what I
pan
want to
back
see.
up to the medium.
You're not allowed
Get
to
that
use the
melt in
hob
the middle.
anymore.
The what?
The
Our
hob.
spatula, mix our
I don't know what that
grease,
is.
our country clock around.
Rings.
Now we're gonna add the bacon.
Bacon.
Throw 'em in there.
I know, right?
Everything tastes better with bacon.
There'd be such a mess in there.
Now we put a nice grease for our hot dog, but while we're working on
I mean, I don't know
that,
if
we're gonna do
am
something
I the
with
weirdo for
bun.
just putting my bacon in the pan by itself because it provide its own grease?
Yeah.
Same though. I've never put anything in the pan before the bacon.
Right,
Mhm.
exactly.
And over here, our rashers are they're extra large. I suppose Canadians got a Canadian bacon as well, so it's the same principle. So it has all the grease you could need, all of it. You don't need to add anything else like that.
I mean, I was gonna say it's all still pork products and it's all still greasy. It doesn't even matter which things we're talking about here that we're referring to as bacon.
Yep.
They don't need butter first.
Hot dog really unhealthy.
Or
We're gonna
extra
grab
bacon.
some mayonnaise.
Or mayonnaise. Oh no, he's
Mayonnaise? Oh
We're
my
going to
god.
dress our hot dog bun with
Oh, he's got to
bacon.
dress it. Okay, that's not the end of the world.
Put the
Okay.
mayonnaise in the hot pan, you coward.
Yeah, go full hog.
We got some pepper jack cheese from these cool cobras.
Oh, Elf, one time you missed him completely shit-faced making like a burger, and halfway through it, he also started showing off a bag of kratom, and we were so sure he was gonna put it in the burger. But I think that was a bridge even too far even for him. But he was like showing it off next to the burger, and we're like, "Do it, put it in the burger."
Gross. Ugh,
you
that would
missed
have been
that.
horrible. I'm glad he didn't.
Yeah, have you seen his memes?
I'm still shocked he didn't.
Like,
Ugh.
yeah.
Yeah, Serengeti, Sargento, however you pronounce it.
He can't say the name.
Yeah, but
Serengeti.
jalapeno habanero pepper jack cheese. And I think we should add some of that to our hot dog bun. We're gonna get our first slices on there.
Slices, then he
While
just
our
whips it
bacon's
apart.
cooking up, we're gonna got a couple slices of cheese.
Yeah, that's good cheese.
Like 2
Yeah,
slices
I'll give him
in
that.
my hand, kind of just.
His taste buds won't be
The
a
chunks don't gotta be pretty now.
What is that, pepper
just kinda
jack?
tear them off into
Yeah.
chunks.
I love pepper jack.
So that
I
feels
have
pretty
gotten
good.
the
Now
exact
let's go
same
over
kind of
here
cheese
to
before.
this.
Also, the sausages he's using are not
Right
that
now
bad.
I'm making a spicy
There's so
hot
much
dog
liquid
for
in there.
you.
He's not even frying those. He's boiling them.
Disgusting.
Except when you're cooking that bacon now, it's gonna have grease. So I took up 2 pieces of bacon.
Oh, what does that look like?
I'm gonna stack them on the inside
Wow.
right there. Maybe add those two and some sauce.
And there goes the
see
screen,
what it
taken
do,
down.
See what it do.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just keep missing naked and laughing for some reason.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta cook one egg in between there.
Oh. Everything I do reminds me of her.
Sit here and watch
Yeah.
the bacon sizzle.
Ew.
Don't be afraid.
We all
These
know
are
that men
old-
would lose it if they did that because men can't find that.
Add our fresh hot ingredients.
He leans
So
in
that
and goes,
bacon gets
"Listen to the
done,
bacon
so we're in the
sizzle." My
bowl,
man,
let it
it's
cool off.
oil boiling in the
Then we'll
pan.
cook
It's
our
not the
bratwurst
bacon
in that
sizzling.
greasy goodness.
Right.
And then we'll start assembling it.
He doesn't even ever call it grease. He always just calls it. Wait, he's still gonna put sun kiss in it, is he?
No, I think
I
he's
hope
just
so.
drinking that.
Bacon, you definitely want to fully cook it so you don't catch no
You hoping
foodborne,
Sunkiss will like give him money for it? He
Not
leaves
a
it in the shot.
sponsor, tubes.
I got using
Yeah.
your fingertips like that to flip your bacon. It's
Where's the
super
bar of tactical soap?
stupid, but yeah, there we go.
It's dripping. Oh,
Oh,
that's
That
horrifying.
bacon is fresh hot
fresh
and
hot.
fully cooked.
Oh, it's.
You can't have a hot dog without an actual hot dog, so we're gonna take a Johnsonville cheddar better with cheddar smoked sausage.
But why does he have to ruin a thing I
Open
like?
it.
I actually like
And we're
those.
gonna drop
So
it in the
ruins
greasy
everything.
mess.
Why didn't he cook this
Oh,
at the same time as the
yeah.
bacon?
Right? Like now the bacon's gonna be all weird and rubbery and cold by the time the sausage
Yeah,
is done in the
let's have
pan.
one giant pan with 2 slices of bacon in it, and then 1 hot dog in it.
Right? He
has
could have just like
no
waited a
idea.
little bit and then put the hot dog in while he was cooking the bacon. Exactly.
Like, he would have no idea how to manage all that at once. He'd just be kind of frozen in fear at the sight of like 2 items that he has to monitor.
You know, what? Even though we're being sarcastic, I believe that is literally accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget that like you don't have to worry about what it tastes to us because we got taste buds. He no longer has taste buds, so to him it's just all texture all the way down.
That's not better.
No, it's not better. I didn't say it was better. I just said we gotta remember that.
Roll the hot dog around with all that greasy rub. Oh, look at that sexiness.
I'm just thinking about Magnus the Red now for some reason.
The hot dog is fully
Why?
Give it time
Oh
now.
my god.
I told you.
rolled
For some
around,
reason.
first being open, all
Is it
that
really?
flavor from our pan when we're cooking the bacon is gonna
Listen,
soak
Magnus
in
the
there
Red did nothing
nicely.
wrong.
Not true.
Keep the
Well,
dog
not on purpose
going
anyway.
I was gonna say I'm a T-Sun slayer and I am not gonna say Magnus did nothing wrong.
delicious snacks.
He did something
Make you
extremely
feel
wrong, but he
good.
did it for a good reason.
See that
Yes,
Or at least he
I
thought it
agree.
was.
Alright, watch what happens when I
He
roll
was-
it over. Right
Actually,
there,
you know what?
See that right there?
Here's an example of how to explain D&D stats. Magnus the Red has an incredibly high intelligence, but like a 7 wisdom.
Yes. Which gives you negative modifiers if you play D&D.
He's 20 intelligence, 7 wisdom.
Yeah.
She's popping out. That's just about done.
Looks like it's fucking exploding, dude. Take it out of the pan.
As the hot dog bursts open,
Oh,
all that
God.
the cheese is starting to pop
Sausage.
out.
Oh, we got a burst.
Oh, we got a burst now!
Gonna put it on this side.
Oh,
That's literally just about done.
stop saying it's done and
Rolling
actually
around in that
remove it.
grease for
Right?
a little
It's
bit
still
longer.
rolling it.
done.
All that
He's
grease is
still
gonna soak
rolling.
into the fucking hot dog and make for a really tasty treat, I'm sure.
He likes them well done, like a Trump
Okay, let
steak.
that cool off, and as it's cooling off, now we're gonna place the bacon on our hot dog and stack it onto our hot dog like so.
Like I would
Get out of the pan real quick.
I would eat this, just not prepared
Our
this
fingers,
way.
There we go.
Or by him.
Yeah.
I mean, he cooks a lot of things that could be good if you did them right.
Yeah.
Like it does not need the
Can I
butter and the
shake
bacon
spatula
grease
grease off onto the cheese?
in the pan extra.
He's
But, like,
drizzling it like it's a fine
bacon, the-
vinaigrette.
Yeah, like but the bacon, the cheese, and like all of that stuff that's like on it is good. It just ew. Because
Yeah.
it's copes.
This isn't even like... Krendar, do you remember, was it last week or the week before, where we looked at the oldest fast food place in London, and it was like the pie and mash with like jellied eels and shit?
Ew.
I don't remember that at all. Did you do that on Wasted Wednesday, maybe?
Maybe, but like the point is that like this food was like churned out super fast every day, has been for nearly 200 years, and that had less grease than this shit.
Mm.
Gross.
I'd have tried the pie and mash.
Oh my god, please stop scooping it onto it. Oh.
Ah.
Hey, waste not,
Right
want
action,
not.
Just like that, beautiful.
No.
Look at
We
that,
have
that's
joked about
pretty,
doing a
isn't it?
segment of,
Yeah, and I know what
Well,
comes
like-
next.
this is how we fix Cobb's recipes.
Oh, you
Into
got
something
top on
really
it
good.
for extra flavor too.
Yeah.
Excuse me. We're gonna add some chips.
So add some
That's
chips.
the better
Pour
made
some of that-
special since 1930.
Some of his drink on
Made
there.
with real cheddar cheese, jalapeno cheddar flavored cheese.
He's done that
puffs.
before.
Yep.
Place like a couple of
Cheese
these on our
puffs.
dog here.
Not even nachos. Not even Doritos or anything. Just cheese
Like,
puffs.
Pouring some actual melted cheese in there, yes. This, no.
He said they were jalapeno cheese puffs, like, or you could just like put jalapeno slices in it.
Yeah, he's already got actual cheese slices there, so he doesn't even need to add melted cheese. But of course, this is Cobb's. He needs
And it's-
3 slices of cheese at a minimum.
And it's pepper jack cheese, so like he really doesn't even need the additional like
Jalapeno.
yeah.
It's already
Whatever.
in there.
Oh, I don't want to encourage him on this, but at the very least, he could have ground those things into a powder and shake and baked over it. You know, get a nice even, but no, even
No.
that
I
is.
mean, he could have also like taken the bacon and like wrapped it around the dog and then fried that. That also would have been good.
There is
Maybe.
no God. There is no God, or if there was, he's killed it.
Maybe like
Yeah, he gave it a
four, maybe.
heart attack with all this grease.
Yeah.
My arteries hurt a little bit just watching this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad my diet's going great.
Can't even
Now I
close
kind
it.
of like squeeze the hot dog together.
It looks like a baked potato in a weird angle.
Oh, there goes the
He's
cheese puffs.
pushing the
I don't
cheese
wanna say.
puffs
I can see the head.
out.
I'm gonna need some chef's toothpicks for this.
Chef's
Oh, no.
What the hell are chef's toothpicks?
They're like
It's falling
toothpicks
apart.
with chef's
Son of a
use
bitch. I got this far with it. I'm not giving up, goddammit.
Yeah, we're fitters, not quitters.
Lewd.
Paled it.
What do you do, YouTube?
Stabs himself with the
This
toothpick.
reminds me of that
Can
weird
do
burrito he made with that was like a porcupine with all those toothpicks in
what
it.
it is.
Yeah, I was over hanging out with some friends a few days ago at their house, and I showed them a lot of Cobes' best stuff, including the Buggerito.
Yeah.
And that was the one that had all the toothpicks in it.
Yeah.
He left it on the counter for a day, and the next day it was riddled with insects, and he still ate it.
What?
Yeah.
We saw at least one of the insects running across the opposite side of it while he was biting into the other side.
Two.
Stick it on top of our
Oh my god.
Two.
Yeah.
cheese puffs.
He claims that this someone photoshopped them in.
One's starting to fall apart, but we'll make it work.
Which is why we saw him running around while the video was running live.
We're gonna melt
Yeah.
the cheese on top of our hot dog.
Hot
Is it
dog.
supposed to help
In the
hold everything into the hot dog? I don't understand.
Melt the
Microwave
cheese.
time.
To wash just like a hot.
Oh, gross. Ew. What's that
You
gonna
like
do
a
with cheese
minute
puffs,
burst?
though? It's gonna get all soggy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he likes a lot of
Nasty.
soggy food because his
Starting to
tooth
fall
is
apart
falling
again.
apart. His mouth is falling apart.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh no,
Maybe.
something's gone wrong. What's happened?
Well,
No,
it just blended,
I-
man.
hard to believe.
It's falling apart. Making a fucking sloppy mess.
Oh, he sounds so
Does
embarrassed
Cobes
about
not own a fork?
Yeah, there
It's
it
just
is.
falling apart. It's not wanting to stay
Eat with
together.
the fork, dude. What the hell?
That is so
Eat
fucking
it.
typical of my life. Fuck, that's hot.
Oh, he's going to get angry.
Like, yeah, let's make a fucking hot dog with all these fucking ingredients. It'll be a gas.
Wow, this thing that I put in the microwave to melt and then immediately touch is hot.
Amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
Oh, you think? Fucking sometimes.
Oh my God,
they're
more
useless.
Somebody needs to give this man a job in a restaurant.
No, please don't.
I don't know where the clip is, but somebody superimposed Cobes' head over Kitchen Nightmares. No, Hell's Kitchen. I'm sorry, and like Gordon is like screaming at this guy, and they replace the dialogue with like, "You're just saying that because I'm autistic, whatever, dude."
He loves
Just
using
throw
that
the
as a
bits
shield.
Together while it cools
Oh
off.
man.
Maybe put one in the middle so it stays together, and hopefully when it cools off, it'll just congeal.
Oh, he said congeal in the positive again.
So it's not.
He said congeal in the positive. Raisin, did you hear the congeal? You love that word when he says that, congeal in the positive.
Not quite over yet. No.
More. Yes, that'll fix it.
I was hoping he would stab his own finger with it.
I mean, we
Getting
got three
close.
in there. We're gonna take the toothpicks out when we go to try it.
In a few seconds,
We'll
making
put
all
one
this
more in there just for
redundant.
safety. There we go.
One more in there for safety.
So while that hot dog.
You know you've cooked your hot dog
off,
when you need to hold it together with
all that
toothpicks.
melted cheese on there. Yay!
Even he doesn't think this
Oh.
is a good idea. Why did you upload it? He uploaded this as it is.
Because he's the master of posting his own L's.
And while that's cooling off, see all that cheese that's oozing out the bottom of it here? Kind of just. Hi, Chihuahua.
Hi, Chihuahua,
It's
indeed.
like.
I want to recreate this without it
Cheese
looking
oozing out the
disgusting.
bottom, 'cause the
I'm
bottom
like
of the bun
Stan's
broke.
cheese puffs.
Right there, you see that?
Yeah,
Just-
you
Doesn't
can definitely
we
do.
want to avoid when we're making a hot
This
dog.
could be amazing if done
What if
slightly
we could
differently.
get, like,
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it
does
looks
not
like
need
a
the cheese
fucking
puffs,
food
though.
hack.
It looks like compost. It looks like just a big
Yeah.
pile of compost.
hot dogs fall
Cobes basically
apart.
has good ideas and then goes too far.
So why not have
Yeah.
some fucking hot sauce to it?
And, oh, of course, hot
Oh
sauce.
no,
Frank's hot
This
sauce.
here
That'll
hot
save it.
sauce.
please.
I mean, I like Frank's, but
And
that's
drip it
definitely
on
not going
there.
to fix the problems here.
No,
You
I
just
like
take a
Frank's
hot
too,
dog
and
bun
that's just
and it won't fall apart so easily.
this
I
is not
guess.
fair to their product to place it in this video.
It never goes the way
True.
I want it to.
They should sue him.
He's going to be so pissy as a
God
result.
damn it, it's sauce.
Yeah.
Frank's
Also-
Red Hot sent them a
Never
letter
goes
to
the way I
cease
want
and
it to
desist.
go.
Yeah. Also, I love how he's like, not only do I need to add
King Cobra cooking video.
mayonnaise, or not mayonnaise, margarine to cook this bacon in, but I'm also going to put a some congealed bacon fat from a tub in here. Like, why the bacon fat and the quote unquote butter? Why not one or the other, or in this case, neither?
Right? Like, why would you need to cook bacon in bacon lard?
But even if you are going to cook something, let's pretend he was cooking something else in bacon lard.
I
Why
mean,
also the margarine though?
right? I don't.
One or the other, guy.
That's so much oil. There's no need.
This is part of his. I had an idea, and then I'm just going to take it way too far.
Always. That's always been him. He'll never
Mhm.
stop at like step number 4. He has to go to step number 8. Now he's wondering why he's outside. Because he
Or
walked
step
out
18.
the door.
Yeah.
I gotta say about him, man, is that, we all at first didn't take Naked and Laughing seriously, and then it proved out that she was obsessed with him and was his girlfriend, and they put up with each other like terrible, but they put up with each other, and I thought maybe now, just maybe, he would be better, but he won't get a chance because it turns out she's just as fucked up. So he's doomed. He's doomed all the way down. She got a wellness check sent on her because she fell asleep in the bathtub while streaming. She streams like 9 hours every day.
Damn.
Yeah, she wakes up, she gets shit faced, or she stuffs her face with fast food, kind of like Cobes does, and just spends all day every day just talking about Joshy, or saying that the trolls suck. It just you are just Cobes, but lamer. At least Cobes is a little bit more able to live the life that he wants to live, just a smidge. So it's I didn't think his end of his dry spell would make things worse.
Go figure. If he found a way.
He's
By the way, I
close.
did I was doing a little bit of looking up on what the episode like release schedule is going to be for Fallout, but apparently they're doing one of those they're just dropping the whole season at once things,
Sorry,
Nice.
1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
which I think is sometime in April.
Yep, and I'm pumped. I am
I
absolutely.
forget the
pumped.
exact date, but I guess yeah, they're just going to drop the whole season at once all in one day, so we can just binge it immediately.
Mm-hmm. I haven't watched this trailer yet. We watched the other one on stream, of course, but like
Yeah, the other one's the only one I've seen too.
Wait until Elf gets back.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying the stream so far, guys, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Check out the links down below. Throw some money our way to help the channel grow and all that other good stuff. Oh, and don't forget this Sunday, this time next week, there will be no show because I will be out in Carrick with my friends as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So there will be lots of alcohol, large quantities of alcohol, but we might live stream it if we can find some good Wi-Fi signal, basically. Fingers crossed there.
By the way, I'm also loving I came across this tweet of one of the creators of Dragonlance sassing the fuck out of TSR for their new Dragonlance logo. I don't know what the exact details are, but there's some sort of clash between TSR and Margaret Weiss, creator of Dragonlance. But they have this new logo that has it's basically the old Dragonlance logo, but there's a big dragon behind it now, on top of just the Dragonlance logo itself. And somebody's like, any idea why they added this big red dragon? And Weiss is like, the reason it was added was because TSR management thought that people might not know that Dragonlance was about dragons.
Maybe they thought
And
it
the
was
saddest
land.
thing is, I'm not 100% sure that that's actually sarcasm.
Could be land-centric, you know?
I mean, there are lances.
I mean, how often is there a dungeon and how often is there a dragon? There it happens, it comes up. But not every story needs to be about dungeons or indeed dragons.
True. Honestly, I feel like dragons are one of the most boring parts of Dungeons and Dragons.
It depends on the dragon, right?
In general, I just feel like they're overdone in general, though.
Mm.
So I may actually have to go, you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, you take care of business. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for
sorry
popping in.
about
No worries.
that.
Bit hectic
see you
tonight,
later.
but no, it's great that you showed up. Thanks.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, as I always tell to every guest, like if you can only stay for like half an hour, if you can only stay for 10 minutes, you know, just go when you go.
Agreed.
Anyway,
But there was there was like one or two pretty cool dragons in Baldur's Gate 3, but they didn't overdo it, so that's good.
let's reorganize you, and then we can get back into it. Hopefully this isn't going to be like this on the week after, because we got quite a unique guest coming in, and I will drop at the end of this stream.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it.
Hello there. I'm here to show you a wonderful place.
There's a face.
For just a second there, I was like, G-Man?
A veritable Camelot.
From Half-Life?
Not made by God Almighty, but the working man.
You can be a hero by purchasing a residence in a Vault-Tec vault today. Because if the worst should happen tomorrow, the world is going to need you to build a better day after.
Okay.
True facts. I like the Geiger
The
counter.
mission of the vaults should be important to everyone. To come up to the surface one day and restart civilization. Can you tell me what's happened in the last 200 years?
Holy shit. You're an actual vault dweller.
I am.
I thought all you dipshits were dead.
Okay, Westworld, pretty
What you're
awesome.
doing is insane.
Nice. The classic
The
song.
vault out there, it's big.
Hollywood, okay, that says a lot. We're gonna be set on the West Coast. That's pretty dope.
Well, we knew it was California already, right?
Nope. A lot of ifs
So
and
the
buts.
first trailer showed, or at least implied that, I think.
Well, I didn't pick up on that. They showed like cities
Okay.
blowing up, but it could have been any.
Practically every person I've met up here has tried to kill me.
I'm simply going to harvest your organs.
You need to go home.
Yay, Codsworth.
Of laws.
Or one of those types of bots, anyway.
Why did you join the Brotherhood?
To hurt the people who hurt me?
Honest.
Going to come after you.
Ain't much stage cleanup here, Volty.
Vaulty. Man, never heard of that one.
Well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs. You look out at this
I think-
wasteland,
Ooh.
looks like chaos.
Okay. Radiation King, nice.
Nice attention to detail. Nice, like everything feels right.
If it's set early enough, we might get an actual representation of the super mutants and the Master.
Oh yeah, maybe. Also,
Ooh.
I remember people expressing curiosity about how this ghoul character was going to turn out because of who the actor was. But I can't remember his name. But that voice was
Always
familiar.
somebody behind the wheel.
Elf would have known. Bear.
I think it's a Marlboro.
What is happening here?
everyone wants to save the world. They just agree on how.
Walton Goggins.
Okay.
There you are, you little
I don't know who
killer.
that is. I guess he's a bounty hunter. That guy definitely. I believe that guy as a Vault Tech executive.
Yeah. So, what I saw from it, they unfortunately will not have My Babies, the NCR in it, which is unfortunate. I like my NCR, but they don't. They might be too early. They might not be up here yet. But the Brotherhood's here, and the Brotherhood's ready to play. Brotherhood's heavily Fallout 4 and 76. The gun
Yeah.
was...
Also, she mentioned 200 years, so this sounds like it's roughly on par with Fallout 4 timeline.
Mm-hmm. So will we have New Vegas? And if so, will we have Mr. House? Will we have Caesar's Legion? We have the Enclave. In fact, I have a feeling the Enclave is going to be the main bad guys, because then you can put the fascist allegory in. It's a lot cheaper. Because an army of super mutants sounds awesome until you realize someone has to go and then put them into live action.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Mm-hmm. Much easier just to have people LARPing in the exosuits, talking about bringing back America.
Yeah, minimize the CGI you have to do. Keep the actors' costumes to practical effects. Like, that Ghoul guy is probably just a ton of makeup.
Mm-hmm. There's behind-the-scene pictures, I'm sure, of, like, 4 hours of just sitting in a chair.
Makeup chair. Yeah. They did a great job, though. That is a very believable Ghoul face.
Or the Red Skull. Give him
Actually, that was
a
better than Red Skull, even. But very simple, but definitely evocative of him, yes.
I really want to see what they do with the feral ghouls, because one good thing Fallout 4 did with feral ghouls was that it showed needs a Deathclaw. We'll get a Deathclaw. It'd be crazy not to include a Deathclaw. But in Fallout 4, the way they make them so disheveled and like monstrous looking, hell yeah.
Yeah. Also, I like the way they animated them. Like, they behaved differently. Like, they like ran and lunged in weird animalistic ways that was harder to predict.
They would
which made them more dangerous, because, like, sure, they'd run at you, but they'd lurch side to side, and like they'd lunge in weird ways that would make them harder to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And they just felt more feral.
In Fallout 4, you go to the Super Duper Mart near Lexington, and that's the first time you meet them en masse. And if you're not prepped for it, they will rip you to shreds. And it's great to see. Like, that whole town outside of the Corvega factory is just riddled with feral zombies and feral ghouls. Same thing. And sure enough, it's just like fucking. It's a great sight. First one I ever saw, it was coming in through a window, and he just kind of slithered down, fell to the ground for a minute, and I thought the game just had broken or something, and he just lay on the ground, and he got up and just tried to strangle me. I was like, what the fuck, what is this? Blew off an arm, and it just kind of flinched back and then came at me again. Like, and then they all started pouring out, and I'm like, okay, I like Fallout 4 now. Because I was used to the stilted Fallout 3 and New Vegas ferals.
Honestly, the only complaint I had about Fallout 4 was the lacking dialogue options.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, it was good stuff.
I'm so a big fan. Even though I can't say I love it as much as Vegas. But, speaking of Vegas, someone had dropped this very stupid link that they were going to recreate all of New Vegas in Fallout 4's engine, and someone took it and ran with it, saying that it was an official Bethesda thing. No, it wasn't. Do you have any idea how insane the copyright law is between those two companies? The incestuous and yet also completely Plus, Todd wouldn't want anything to do with it, because he's always felt butthurt. The greatest thing to his name is not really his company. But no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna start watching it as soon as it comes out, and fingers crossed. So we're gonna move on to something rather sad. We lost one of the greatest artists of our time. Um,
Oh, we have a second dead artist story today. I thought it was only Toriyama.
yeah, it's also Picasso.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, this one was one of the greatest artists of our time. That's true.
You want to see something amazing? They have a website which full of Picasso merch, and we're gonna go to it because it's it'll take us places, unchristian
That's
places.
pretty cool. Also, I find it interesting that this pig actually understands the concept of painting.
It gets a reward. I don't know if it actually understands that, like the.
I mean, look at what it's doing though. Like, it understands the idea of if I do this, I make pictures on this thing.
Yeah, a lot of animals have done it. Yeah, he's got his own. Look at this. Look at this intro.
Wow, that is like we're about to watch a serious film or something.
Mm. I absolutely love Picasso, but
I've never heard of him until just now, but I'm into it.
This is what I want to show you. The swine wine.
I like the label.
He drew it.
Clearly. Who else could manage such a skillful feat?
What does it take to exceed all expectation? To rise above the maddening world defined by repetition and to awaken a whole new perspective. Unique, distinctive, irresistibly seductive, yet skillfully ingenious. Behold this unrivaled collaboration composed beyond the extraordinary. A contemplative, full-bodied wonder. Naturally inspired by the creative genius that resides among the luscious vineyards of the magnificent Franschhoek Valley. Picasso Black, the masterpiece, redefined.
I love it.
I
love how they leaned into making it overly serious. Beautiful.
Redefined.
Oh wait, go back up. Oh wait, yeah, like I should go back down a little bit. It was here too. The neon pig picture, not slightly farther down. There, yeah.
Less meat, more art.
Even looks like a Picasso style, like surrealist pig.
Like the art from Picasso would The Mission. Yeah, so bloop. I did the numbers, and the cheapest start around about 1,005.
I love how they've named all these things.
Dolphin, tank.
Do you think they just got some people in a room and did like an ink blot test to name these?
Probably. Ninja Turtle. Let's have a look at Ninja Turtle.
I mean, I see a little bit of Leonardo there. Yeah. Do.
Remarkable oversized giant fondly praying to the likeness of a Ninja Turtle. A real standout. And do you think maybe they put like a picture of a Ninja Turtle in front of the pig and this like, what does this speak to you, Picasso? Well, does this speak to you?
I think it'd be funny if they pretended that they did that.
There's doors!
Beautiful.
I love how serious they take it, and they should too.
That's the best part about it all.
Aww.
Lean into the joke, you know?
Dead pig. And apparently, they've actually already turned them into bacon.
He was delicious.
Yeah. It's what he would have wanted.
I mean, waste not, want not.
Right. That was a lot of pig right there. But he raised $1 million for his thing.
The blue one looks like how to train your dragon. Now, I have a weird feeling about like Toriyama's art was very strange to me because I always hated his like character arts, but when it came to like Monster or Dragon Quest, his monster designs were largely very good. Like 90% of his monsters looked great, but his human and humanoid characters look awful for the most part.
Especially
They're like
older.
90% bad.
If you go back really far.
I mean, these are better than a lot of other things he does, honestly. Like even like like they've got what's her face from like I feel like that one picture there is supposed to be sort of like a chibi version of like Chrono Trigger stuff there, right?
Yeah, because he did
when you're playing Chrono Trigger, the like sprites of the characters while they're running around and fighting looked really good. But then when you like opened up the character portraits and he had like the bigger face version, then I was like, that's awful. Except for Frog. Frog is best boy.
Of course, Frog's best boy. Whoop.
Yeah, like I just don't like his people designs very much. Generally speaking.
Did you see?
But his monsters are cool.
Did you see?
So it's weird.
In the 80s, he was commissioned to do a bunch of like trading cards that were all based off anthropomorphized guns, and they're all different like guns throughout history.
Okay.
And they all have like this sort of you know when you go to the seaside and they do the portraits of you with the giant heads.
Yeah.
Imagine that mixed in with the. Let's see if I can find
caricatures.
It. Yeah. Gun card. Let's see if I can find any of those. No, he's got to have characters. His characters holding guns. Oh, there we are. That's the Thompson there.
Oh, I thought you meant like it was gonna be an actual anthro gun, as opposed to like you're just meaning that it's like this is like an actual full-out human that embodies the spirit of this gun.
Yeah.
That is not what I thought you meant at first. I was expecting to see guns with arms and legs.
But he also did something like in the 80s. I think he also did a union poster video, a union poster, and it was really cool. But I can't remember the deets on that one. I guess I'll just.
I'm wondering what's gonna happen with the Dragon Quest series, because it's been a long time since we got a new. Since we've had like Dragon Quest 12 or 11 we had, and like I've been wondering if we were gonna get 12, right? I wonder if they're just gonna stop doing Dragon Quest, or if they're just gonna get somebody new that does something similar.
Well, his stuff is like at this point, how interwoven was he with all his projects, or was he just a name on a? Well, that's an. I mean, signature.
He is definitely. I would say that he is to Dragon Quest what Kojima is to Metal Gear. Even though he didn't create Dragon Quest, but he's as interwoven with it, I think. Like I think they could maybe do another one without him if they got somebody else who could do a very, very, very similar style.
Here's his style.
Maybe. Or maybe they'll make a new one and just lean into a whole new style. I don't know.
That could be cool.
I would like to see that.
Like, there's so many like animators across the world. To me, he always gave me the vibe of an artist. A lot of artists will cite his work. I know the guy who made Gumball made a tribute to him. I imagine Team 4-Star wouldn't really exist without them. Without Dragon Ball. There's actually been a thread today of the famous Yamcha death pose, where Yamcha's on his side and he's just in a big.
I don't know what a Yamcha is.
Oh, if Elf was here. But they've done like a thread of like all these other animes that have that same pose when the character.
Well, show me the character in the pose. Maybe I'll recognize it. It's possible I just don't know the name. In fact, I think that's likely.
There.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that was Goku.
No, that's Yamcha. They're from the same school, so they have the same uniform. And he dies really early on.
That's what I don't know. It's a Dragon Ball thing. Okay. But yeah, I've seen this picture before.
But yeah, like a lot of people have snuck that in as a little Easter egg. He's kind of like he was, unfortunately, royalty of like anime. Like he just kind of but yeah, we lost two great artists. And you know what else? In the case of Toriyama, he died like a lot soon. He only died at 68. He wasn't actually that old. So it's a genuine tragedy.
It's a little surprising that he didn't last longer than that. I guess something must. Do we know why?
Blood clot, if I remember right.
Oh yeah, that's shit. Just happens sometimes, you know.
It does, especially as the years go on, you know. But it's not all doom and gloom, except for this. Boop.
Except for when it is.
Kick streamer banned for putting gun to woman's head while live streaming.
Fuck. Look at him. He thinks he's funny too.
They look so out of it.
Oh yeah.
That's so hot.
Stop!
Kiss me! Why is it also
Say ah.
Oh, he's so drunk.
Say ah.
Ah. Why is there is this my taser?
Oh, it's a taser? Or is that a different object?
She's asking.
The big tasers look like pistols, right?
Yeah.
Agua.
Oh my god, I think that's a real Glock. Obviously she's fine, but lady. Even if you think there's no bullet in the chamber, don't do that. A few other appeared to be intoxicated at one point. A man took a black handgun.
Appear to be.
Yeah, wow, they're fucking...
Why do we care about the color of the handgun?
And began constantly... But yeah, yo, you think anyone would care as much if it was a white handgun?
I like this guy here. Bro is fighting for his life, just breathing.
Oh, he looks like he's just done like a 5K run. No, stupid fucker. Who was that guy who was streaming one? It was like a few years ago, and he had a gun. He was like he was in his living room, and he had a gun. He was waving it around, slamming it on the table, screaming how he had it with one. He was having a feud with someone, and then someone was like, "Hey man, be careful with that. Like obviously it's a gun. Don't do it. Like there's no bullets in it." He pulls back the trigger, points up in the air, squeezes the trigger, and a fucking bullet flies out and flies into his ceiling. Like, who was that? Does anyone remember that?
I don't remember the guy's name, but I remember the thing. Yeah, I remember that happening.
And then the stream was taken down like 3 seconds later. Fucking hell, Americans, man. They even need to know if they're Americans. They're fucking Americans.
Do you think it was one of those ones where it was like the mag was empty, but there was still one in the chamber he'd forgotten about?
Yeah,
kind of thing or something?
If he's dumb enough to wave a gun around on stream, then he's dumb enough not to have any sort of chamber discipline or finger fucking trigger discipline.
Yeah.
Now what's this? Boop.
So, I'm playing a male half-elf fighter.
Great, tell me a little about him.
Well, he's really tall and skinny, but he walks with a slump and has really bowed legs, so he looks shorter than he is.
Ooh, I love the detail.
He wears common tradesman's clothes, but he wears them in royal colors of purple and gold.
Stylish, I like it.
He's got the athlete background, and his main weapon has great club stats, but it's flavored as an old piece of sports equipment from the sport he used to play that he now whacks people with.
Nice.
His face is gaunt and freaky looking with big staring eyes, a perpetual grimace, a pointy drunk red nose, big goblinoid ears, lank spiky hair, all that good stuff.
Sounds great. What's his alignment?
Well, you said we could do evil characters, so he's neutral evil, and his backstory involves him and his also evil older brother in a long rivalry against another pair of more heroic brothers.
I really like how fleshed out this Wait a second. Are you just playing Waluigi?
Wah!
Oh god damn.
I did not get that until the end. What a way you just get no love whatsoever.
It threw me off for a bit.
You know what the weirdest thing about it? He got so much fan recognition and love, but he was only created because Wario needed a partner in doubles in Mario Tennis.
Yeah.
He was created on the spot, and people were like, more, and they're like, no. Idiots.
So I like how for some reason they took like the tallest one of the characters from Mario and she made him a halfling. What? How is that a halfling? That was funny though.
This is awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah. Everyone knows.
I was not expecting that.
No one does. Kiwis have the weirdest calls.
Horrific.
Let's see. I'm just gonna get rid of the Picasso. Oh, this is kind of weird. This is a bit conspiracy theory shit.
The original name of Iran was Iran. Iran was the Persian word for Aryan. They were the Aryans. By the way, there's another country on Earth named Aryan. It's not just Iran. Ern. E-I-R-E. Ern.
No,
Ireland.
that's not how you say
Ireland
it.
is literally Aryan. Menko.
No.
How do you say it then? Tell us.
Era. And that has nothing to do with Farsi or the Aryans or anything.
I like how he's like, yeah, Ireland. They're the Aryan race. You know, that island full of people who are known for being redheads.
Right.
The Greeks
Totally Aryan.
believed that Perseus, the son of Zeus, married Cassiopeia, the daughter
Also,
of
wasn't
Andromeda.
Persia or something before?
Yeah.
Iran was not originally named Iran.
No, it was
Persia.
It was Persia. And hell, the Persians weren't even the original people lived there. The Medes lived there before them. And they defeated
also,
them. Also,
Persia is totally known for being Aryan with their, brown hair and dusky skin.
Okay, that one has to do with the original Aryans who aren't actual, like, the neo-Nazi Aryans. They were a real group of peoples from northern... called the actual Aryans. It's the same. It's to make it more complicated. There was a sect of Christianity just after the fall of Rome called Arianism. Again, has nothing to do with the Nazi Aryans, but they were in that region. Like, I'm talking about centuries and centuries before the birth of Christ, in that region of like the Middle East and northern India, and this all ties it. But those ones, the Nazis did believe were like their distant like descendants. But this is on par with like fucking Hotep shit. Like, where's Yakub in all this, you know?
Marrying constellations. And their children are the Persians. And that's why they're called the Persians. They're named after Perseus, the son of Zeus. So Persia became the name, but it was the foreigner name. And so
yeah, because
he was so smug.
Similar. He sounds similar, so henceforth, you know what, Krenda, I respect that your country came from a can. You know, oh, like this is how easy, like, somebody, like, he's actually getting paid to stand up and just talk gibberish. Like, it's kind of impressive. Maybe I should start like re-embracing my far right conspiracy theory side. And just I might make a fortune. No, I could make a fortune.
No, maybe not. No.
Oh, speaking of the dumbest conspiracy theories on TikTok. Oh, look at that eye! Look at those eyes. That's a face that has very little of any.
Those eyes are blank. There's nothing going on behind those eyes.
So So it just makes me wonder, are all these celebrities just reincarnated alien beings? Oh, is that Robot Biden?
Well, guys, we're back. TikTok conspiracy theories have got to be one of my favorite things to cover on this channel because they always leave me feeling better about myself than I did before I started recording. A little bit of a life hack. Now, because of this, we've become quite familiar with the TikTok conspiracy community. Now, the jury is still out on whether or not that's a good thing, but regardless, I've come to know some of the TikTok conspiracy leaders quite well over the years, and none other more than the TikToker Alex Serves T. A TikToker who in the past has called me out for being a cyberbully, for saying stuff like believing you're telepathic and thinking that there are mantis people who live in the cosmos and decide everything for the universe is a bit silly. I know.
Well, hold on. How does this relate? How does this relate to Gaylism, though? Where does Gail come into all this? Because that's
well, obviously she's the queen of the mantis people.
Oh, of course.
So she's the one ultimately holding the strings.
I should have a more open mind. But every now and then I find myself diving back down the TikTok conspiracy rabbit hole, and I always wind up on Alex's page. And the other day I came across what might be the silliest, goofiest thing we've seen from Alex yet. And if you've seen my other videos on this woman, you know that's quite a statement. Following the Super Bowl, Alex released a series of videos stating that the commercials that aired during the Super Bowl prove that all celebrities are nothing but robots, AIs, and clones, and the elites are signaling that aliens are about to invade soon, and that Hollywood...
Well, she's right about one thing. Pretty soon, every famous person you'll see on camera, including all the dead ones, will most likely be AI. So... Yay!
Yay.
That sounds like a fun time for all. I can't wait to see Charlie Chaplin trying to convince me to buy some NFTs.
Right?
Is about to crumble. So yeah, I'm sure the claims we see in this video will be nothing but scientific. Hopefully this video doesn't get sent to copyright hell since we're going to be talking about so many copyrighted commercials. But YouTube's never had an issue with copyright stuff, right? We'll see. Let's begin.
It's almost as if this whole thing is scripted. Oh wait, according to Joe Biden,
it's almost as if.
Just like we drew it up, Chiefs.
This whole thing is shit scripted.
Such passion, such obvious, like
such riz.
Yeah. She knows what's up. I mean, she doesn't. But that's what makes ignorance amazing, is that
she's almost as charismatic as Penguin.
or like the way Cobes is an authority on like romance and shit now that he's gotten laid. Like
I mean, he's gotten laid more recently than I have, so what can I say about him, really?
I am also in that boat right now, and I want that to change this year, so I will do everything in my power to change.
You have no place to complain, sir. You have been there recently.
Well, not the puff of my chest and go caw. I literally, like 5 minutes ago, just saw my Tinder click. Yay.
You and your hookups.
Well, you know, in America, it's so easy. You just meet someone on Tinder and you just go like, hey, I like you, blah, blah, blah. In this, I'm going to get married to these women. That's what they think. They're all looking for husbands. On Tinder. No, you go there.
Do they understand what Tinder is?
No, because it is a different creature over here. It's so weird. They actually, a lot of the bio taglines will be, I'm not here just for hookup, lads. Why would I be on Tinder if that was the case? And I'm just there watching, feeling my brain melt, you know?
So what you're saying is I can use Tinder to score myself some Irish ladies.
You could get yourself a wife out of this very easily.
Hot redheads not in your area.
Is that Robot Biden?
All right, so on the topic of the NFL being scripted, I fully believe that it is, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't have lost the 15-leg parlay I put on the Super Bowl. I know for a fact that Roger Goodell sent a sniper to blow up Dre Greenlaw.
Get it right.
Yeah, she thinks that Robot Biden is Dark Brandon because she doesn't understand that Dark Brandon's a fucking meme because they're jokes. These people take everything so literally. It's so weird. It's like apparently Eric July and his minions, like Sturgis and Kendall, they all pointed at a picture of someone they didn't like who was messing around with their girlfriend, and they were at like an arcade and they have like the laser guns, and they were pointing them at each other and they were screaming, "He's gonna shoot her! Someone call the police!" These people can vote and they have cars. I don't
When do we get to instate a minimum IQ for voting, please?
Or even just cars.
Achilles, so I wouldn't hit my parlay. To think anything else would just be silly, but using this as proof, not really sure about that. I think this might just be an attempt by the president to be more personable, be a little humorous. I don't think it means that he's a Super Bowl fixing robot.
Because it feels like the Super Bowl was really just disclosure for the fact that they are all robots and AIs and clones and that none of this is real.
Introducing Beyonce. Seriously?
Okay, so if you didn't see the Super Bowl, there was this Verizon commercial about Beyonce trying to break the internet, and the whole joke was that she couldn't do it no matter how insane the thing she did was, because Verizon's internet is just too good, and this is part of that. It's honestly kind of scary that people see this kind of stuff, and are not able to, one, just understand the concept of the commercial, and then two, realize that this was probably included because AI is such a hot topic right now, so it's relevant. But no, this definitely means that Beyonce is actually a robot.
This is Maya.
Capitalized hot topic like he's talking about the store. I guess this is probably just to predict the algorithm closed captioning, right? So still,
you gotta wonder, like, when these people like stop being on the same path as the rest of us. At what point did they start wandering off a different path, like a little side path into like a dark and stormy forest? Like, because it's like, it seems like she takes this stuff so seriously, and it's such a given that they're aliens, that there's a conspiracy and shit, that, like, it has to go back by years, even decades, when she started, like, stop thinking like us. Like, it just, and don't get me wrong, like, there are conspiracies out there. I don't believe that Epstein killed himself.
Yeah.
Like, there are things in this world out there that make you go, but I mean, we're not in a cool enough universe to have mantis people, alright? I'm sorry, we're just too lame for that. I want there to be mantis people. I want it to be like...
I mean, I enjoyed Dark Sun, personally. They had mantis people.
Or They Live, or V, if you want to go like lizards. But, you know, at the end of the day, we don't get that. We get a bunch of oligarchical billionaires and trust fund babies fucking up the economy for like 5% increase on their stocks. That's the world we live in. It sucks. Get over it. Try to do better. Like, recycle more. I don't know.
Hi, Maya. You robots are sounding more human every day. Oh, I am human. It's like I'm talking to a human. At Discover, everyone can talk to a human representative. All right, prove it. Wait, are you a robot? Oh. How would I prove that I'm not?
24. We're living in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, you cracked the code there, Alex. Making a lighthearted, humorous commercial advertising the fact that you don't have to talk to a robo-assistant when you call into Discover means that every single celebrity and every global elite is actually a cyborg. You figured it out. I mean, like...
What was that?
Do you even know that you're not a robot? Maybe she's a robot.
Yeah, like, did you never watch the sequel to Blade Runner, which in this woman's mind is like a documentary?
Yeah.
Like,
is it a sequel or a remake?
It's a sequel.
I didn't know that. Okay.
It's fucking brilliant. Really love it.
Nice.
If you ever watch it, try to get like the best quality, like highest definition shit, and watch it in a completely dark room. And don't have it like on in the side while doing something else. That's the sort of film you sit down. It's like a fine scotch. You gotta respect it. It's so pretty. It just catches you in.
You gotta taste all those nuances.
You'll be pausing it every few seconds to look at the background and go, "Ooh, I love that detail," or shit like that. And the colors are beautiful, absolutely stunning. I mean, you must have seen the meme of Ryan Gosling with the punched up face looking at the giant hologram woman.
I think so. It sounds vaguely familiar.
It's like it's incredibly memey, it's incredibly pretty, it's incredibly well written. There's a good twist that isn't lame. It's just a good film. I highly recommend it.
Nice. I'll probably.
My God,
It's been
no,
a
we're
long time
not
since I've
living in
seen
the
the original
Twilight
too,
Zone.
so I'll
You
probably
are
watch
living
them
an
both.
unhealthy life.
Yeah.
This kind of thinking is not good for you. This has to be some sort of chronic form of paranoia.
Yes, let's talk about the clock. So I actually didn't watch the Super Bowl, but believe me.
Okay, cool. Thanks for throwing any little bit of credibility you might have had straight out the window. Yeah, I didn't actually watch any of this, but people on TikTok told me that it means the global elite is crumbling, and Ice Spice is an
She's
android.
got a bit of Cobes' jaw going on. Very chunky lower half.
So yeah, you could call me an expert.
Everybody's hands were on deck sending me all the information. So Usher performed with a clock in the center, which eventually, oh my God, a hummingbird just flew right in front of me, which eventually starts burning up in flames like this. So you guys saw the Jennifer Coolidge commercial where the clock is ticking in the background.
Wait, are you a robot?
And we also had Taylor Swift where...
Oh, she's also the TikToker who thinks she can talk to plants.
I mean, everybody can talk to plants. It doesn't mean they understand you.
Guys, I want to give you a moment here, just a quick pause, to let you think about what this woman is going to say next.
Anyway, we all know there's only one woman in this world who can talk to plants. It's true! That's true. Giant face lady, you've lost me. I hope you stay on your medication.
Yeah. You'll get on it in the first place.
Yeah, does your doctor know you've been stopped taking it? Here's some positive. Here's actually something really nice. Do you remember the sycamore tree that's in the UK that was a part of this one here? And it was a part of Hadrian's Wall when
okay.
And it became like really iconic. It started showing up in like movies and like ads and shit like that. And last year or the year before we talked about this, somebody came and cut it down for a joke. Very
not a good joke.
Very dick move. But as it turns out, it might be sprouting. Might be coming back.
Well, you can't keep that boy down.
Yeah, we can mute Bear Mortini. A very mid beer for such an expensive beer. All right.
What, Stella?
No, that's Bear Mortini. I'm actually not a big fan of Stella either, honestly.
Exactly.
God, you know, they only ever do that in the Mediterranean, where they take like the little flicker thing and they put it over your beer. Boop, boop, boop. So, no more. All right, cool.
Speaking of positive stories as well, there was that link I gave you also.
All right, I'll have a look at it after this. Oh, there's no actual thing, it's just showing. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so it had some seedlings and millions
nice.
Ones. Yeah, so they'll eventually just now there's a stump left. If a healthy new tree could eventually grow there, they'll probably just try to.
The heritage continues.
Yeah, that's kind of it's good. But how long will it take? 25 years to make a return to in the right conditions, and it's only mature in 100. Still, that's not the end of the world. There's always been people like that. The oldest living thing ever was a tree in America, and it was like 5,000, 6,000 years old, and it was destroyed by this guy who wanted to be famous. Dick. Where's the link?
That's just rude.
Linky. The one you sent there, Quindar.
Yeah, the DM one.
I don't see it.
It's in your DMs. It's the last thing I sent you.
On Twitter?
No, Discord DM.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. Boop. Boop. Oh, yes.
I'm not sure I've ever DM'd you on Twitter, actually.
I think we talked about some stuff related to the show once or twice.
Maybe a long time ago, yeah. But yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, let me just bring you back up because this has been extra finicky today. Oof. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Florida feels like magic. There's another marvel from the legendary Disney adventure. Okay. Many of Lanny Smoot's best known adventures are lead to
That's a hell of a name.
Yeah. More magic tricks. Floating disembodied heads, a lightsaber that actually expands, retracts, and glows. And his latest sleight of hand, a reinventing of floor. 68, accomplished work in the Walt Disney headquarters in Burbank. Imagineering, I forgot that's what they called them now. company's secret arm devoted to theme parks. Unfortunately, they're also the people who gave us the Star Wars Hotel. So
boo.
Yeah, they can't all be winners. Tries career accounting, snoots quickly learn forward, tell people close to be done. His innovative new floor creation years in the making, recently shown to audience, tucked away inside the Glendale Research Development Space I've designed for Disney Park. Think of a treadmill, only one that works with you rather than against you, twisting, turning, and moving directions of your body. Is this the footage of it, or is it not?
Yeah, like it will basically allow you to do VR stuff where you feel like you're actually walking around without bumping into walls or falling off a treadmill or something.
Yeah, I like the idea of it.
Cool idea.
Not that I want to see something else. I want to see my own thing.
And they're calling it hollow tile.
Hollow tile.
Because it's like hollow deck tiling, I guess.
Stuff for Star Trek never waned.
Yeah, because how do people in the holodeck in Star Trek never bump into the walls of the holodeck, right?
Right, they have to be following. Hell, I heard an argument once from TJ, like, whatever happened, like, people, let's be real here, people need to go to the toilet, people sweat, people might spit or get sick, and of course people might fuck in the holodeck. Where does
they
all
definitely
that
fuck in the holodeck.
Oh, you know they fuck.
They definitely.
Hell, Quark sells his Hollow Suite experiences. Where does all the bodily fluids go?
The Federation janitor.
Yeah, there's just one guy just comes out and he's like, it's been a busy one today.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a little Zamboni floor buffer thing going out. It could go in all directions, so it goes around the cube. It's just like it's holodeck. It's great, but again, it's a shame that Elf backed out because we've talked about this before. Like we'd both be very, very prone to maybe becoming addicted to the holodeck. I could easily fall into the joke I made is that if you're on it and someone leaves the room and doesn't take you off, you will starve to death.
Yeah. Actually, what you were saying about the addiction thing reminds me of they have a whole thing with a subplot in Shadowrun about they have these chips called Better Than Life chips. Where it's like you slot this chip and then you experience, like, rather than just like watching a movie, like it's like they record the movie, but like when you're watching it, it's like you are the protagonist. Like it's kind of like brain dances from Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
But like as like a whole video or something. And they have people who have become addicted to them, and then neglect real life because of it, and they're just like wasting away because they're spending all their time experiencing these better than life chips and neglecting their actual life.
A lot of especially Cyberpunk, but also like sci-fi settings have shown that. Did you ever play the Syndicate games back in the day?
I played the very first one.
I think Syndicate 2 had the plot of like people were all hooked on this happy-go-lucky version of the world, but in reality it's the brutal reality they find themselves in. And,
sounds right. By the way, if you're interested in that gameplay, I don't know if you've come across this game called Satellite Rain. It's basically Syndicate but new, or recent. It's not new. It's a few years old now, but it's like a modern remake of Syndicate. Just they can't use the name anymore type of deals.
Oh.
It's like Castlevania to Bloodstained kind of a thing. Check it out if you like Syndicate.
I've been an OG since I was younger.
Mute that.
Don't
be
like, excuse me?
What does he do with his hands right at the end there? Like, is he throwing a gang sign?
Yep. No, he's getting ready to throw a Hadouken.
Backwards Hadouken. Yeah, he's getting into a fighting stance. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Round one, fight. No, you don't want to be fighting.
He's gonna go Gorilla Fu.
Harambe 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
This is just an interesting thing.
He's coming for you.
It's showing how people made globes back in the day.
At a famous North London firm of geographers,
Oh, this is how they tricked us into believing that the world was round, huh?
Mm-hmm. We should be
like
listening
restoring
to
the skin
that
to a
tea
peeled
lady
orange,
from
the
TikTok.
coloured printed sections exactly cover the surface.
I bet she's a flat earther.
The covering process calls for a keen eye and steady hand. A
Or the
fraction of an inch out
conclave Earth.
will put the world miles out of joint. The different types of globe include celestial, political, and relief, or
Wow.
slate-coloured spheres for use with chalks. The globe makers have a world market. 90% are made for export. They're printed in all languages, including Russian, and the majority go to schools.
Including Russian. That's a nice little reminder that they could have all died at any moment from atomic fire.
The complete job takes 15 hours. A final coat of varnish adds a protective shine. Nearly 100 of the...
Must have been expensive, huh? These things.
Yeah, nowadays, like, Christ, they're just, like, mass produced is crazy. I've got a really nice globe out there that's embossed, and it's all, like, black and gold. But I do wonder, like, how many of them were, like, updating every other week as the British Empire fell apart. Like, oh, no, that's a country now. That's a country. That's several countries.
These guys made a killing.
They did. Oh, yeah, they would have had to...
Oh, they probably started the war so they could sell more globes.
There's a conspiracy theory I can get behind. The breakup of the British Empire in World War I and II was just to the globe manufacturers.
Big globe.
Big globe, baby.
And it's not even real anyway. No.
Oh, this was from... Did you ever watch Fairly Odd Parents back in the day?
Nope. I was already an adult by then.
So was I, but honestly, some of the jokes were really good.
Oh.
What is happening?
That's very absorbent.
I'll tell you what's happening.
I love the chin.
Crimson Chin! And his sidekick, Cleft, the boy wonder.
Crimson Chin!
Wow.
Get out of here, Crimson Chin, and when I do...
It just goes to show you, Olga, when you live a life of crime, you'll always be number 2.
Oh.
Crimson Chin.
Actually, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, the writing was brilliant on this. In some episodes, they kept on going and going, and then they had a really good ending, like mini movie. And then guess what? They brought it back because they can't just leave enough.
Apparently.
Well, we have to watch this, if only because ladies, very nice ladies.
The one in the middle feels like her head doesn't fit the rest of her body right. Like, she's cute, but there's a weird... She's got, like, tiny head syndrome.
Maybe her shoulders are just like... maybe she works out a lot with her arms or something.
Yeah, thick Asians don't exist. Have you never heard of sumo wrestlers?
Right. Are they thick or just fat? Oh, the comments. Again, this is where people are like, the straightest men in the world, so they claim over and over, will be like, all these women are disgusting.
I like the ones in the back, especially.
I like them all. They're all fucking... They're fire.
The cuties.
They are. And they know it, too. But I bet if I scroll down, I know what we'll find. We'll find
Don't even bother. Don't even.
You suck.
Nope.
Tell me something new. On the left
Nope.
is peak.
Don't. Let's peace out here. Nope.
Yeah, we'll be here for all day.
Abort.
Abort.
Don't poison us with those comments.
On the plus side, though, a lot of people seem to be on board with them, so yay. So, Twitch streamer, I have no idea who this is. Kara Kitty. Egged on stream by woman accusing her of trying to seduce her husband.
Well, was she?
She's got a Karen dress.
Her husband's not even there.
What the fuck?
Flipped her off.
What is that? I mean, dude, this is the life of being OnlyFans.
This is the life of... Oh, she's an OnlyFans girl, so...
Oh, her husband probably subscribes to her.
Yeah, to the police stating that she
Bitch,
felt
I don't even know your husband.
Right, it's
She's cute though.
Yeah, it's not my fault that your husband's looking somewhere else. Oh, on this same tone, did you see the Shani and Rev fight?
No, and I don't want to.
I'm not going to show it.
I'm tired of them.
It's well past 2 hours into the actual the video, but the long and short of it was that Rev was trying to look. Some girl, giant quotation, sent him a bunch of nudes, and he was dumb enough to send them also to Shani, and then Shani on stream starts calling them out for cheating. And instead of denying it completely, after a while, he just turns it on her, calling her the worst fucking shit imaginable. And then she starts doing it, and the two just go back. At one point, he said...
Sounds like them.
At one point, he honestly said, this isn't on this fight, but another one, he said that you're lucky I've never put a gun to your head. Fuck's sake. I'm so glad their kids were taken away. I'm so glad their kids were taken away. Took them way too long, though.
He really is a good Christian boy.
Ain't he just? And isn't she amazing? They are just awful people, and they deserve each other. Elf missed out. I want this one specifically for Elf. It's an ad from Japan.
I'll just send it to her afterwards then.
Yeah, I'll do that after. We'll get on to our daily dose after this.
Might want to close your mouths, guys.
This sounds like hell. Are these all the dead Japanese soldiers in World War II suffering forever for what they did in China? This is someone's peak. It has to be.
Oh yeah.
いつまで続くんだろうな、こんなこと。さあな。泣いてんのか？別に。地震だ。
Is this some sort of weird movie theater thing?
Wait for it.
Immersive experiences.
Standing strong together.
Roofing tiles.
What?
It's an ad for roofing tiles.
What? Fucking Japan. Jesus Christ.
You have to admit, it'll stick with you for a while. Next time you're looking up at someone's roof, you'll be wondering, are they
some serene roofing tiles?
They
stand strong together.
I'm in an apartment. I don't even need them, but I want some.
What the fuck? Japan has the weirdest ads, I swear.
Small Ditch Studios. Alright, so let's go on to our daily dose. I love the one that Elf sent me years ago, Long Man. It was for gum, and it just turned into this multi-year-long soap opera. And it was just brilliant. Long Man. Boop. Let's see, which one do you want? We got this one, and this one.
Well, let's go with the trust issues one. That got me curious.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Real or cake? Okay. Oh no, that was the orange. This is the cake. No.
Crazy.
I need an egg.
Egg.
Thank you.
I like the bonk.
Bonk.
Lay an egg. Bonk. Thank you.
Oh God. Racquetball.
This athlete crashed through a glass wall during a tournament. He wasn't hurt, and they simply continued playing the game.
What?
So this is the best thing to do if you walk past a group of women. Like, you are completely in if you do this. Ladies.
It even looks like the dog is yelling at her. At him.
Yeah.
You cannot keep interrupting. No. I'm having a conversation. I'm not gonna...
Someone's luggage went missing, and...
Do you know who the Kifness is?
No. Oh, I know the name.
He's a musician who does duets with like all sorts of different people, or like he'll do like one of those sort of stitching things.
Mm.
And he does like with a lot of he has a lot of videos of like cats making strange noises, and then he's making it into a song.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just waiting for him to make that dog into a song now.
Didn't he make a version of a song that was like a Karen screaming at an employee, and he just kind of like fused it together?
I don't know if he did. I'm not sure about that one, but he's done like the Oolong Johnson cat, for example. He made a song out of that.
Okay, let's.
And many
the
others.
only thing left was the handle.
Oh no.
Ominous.
What else is he gonna do?
I guess.
Ooh.
He could inform somebody to go look for the rest of it.
This is what happens when you microwave fire.
See this. Becomes plasma.
Oh shit.
Yep. Oh no!
This boyfriend and girlfriend try to paint each other.
Well, that's not good, is it?
Nope.
Let's see yours then.
I just found out that pugs can uncurl their tails.
What is that?
I didn't know.
No, I saw it.
Oh.
What
I didn't know
that? What is that? Fix it.
Oh.
I just found out that you can inflate a surfboard.
Yeah. You also do that with tiles. You can do that with linoleum tiles. Kitty.
Okay.
Wow! Whoa! That was
Damn.
rude.
Thief.
You bastard.
That is the end of this video. Are we
Crime doesn't pay.
Oh, cats.
Alright, let's
sausage.
Yeah, let's sausage. Ordinary sausage. Oh, we actually do have a sausage video. So citric acid sausage and SpaghettiOs sausage.
Haven't you always wanted to eat SpaghettiOs with your hands? Today we make that a reality. Gotta get the meatballs. That's where you're gonna get all your protein from. Just drain off some of that extra tomato sauce.
Meat.
It's gonna do
That
something
peanut
weird in
thing
there
I
anyway.
ate
I can feel
had
it.
more
This
meat
was
in
the
those.
only thing we bought on Prime Day. All right, I hear the sizzling. Let's do this.
Oscar.
Only just a minuscule amount of spillage. It smells like a Vietnamese grocery store.
Oh.
What a specific thing.
It's grilled
it worked.
cheese.
Who's the idiot now, Mrs. Sausage? It would look good if it didn't look so awful.
She's not even
Okay,
eating.
here we go. It's all right. It mostly tastes like flavorless noodles. So in
Yeah.
hindsight, getting rid of the
So
sauce
it-
in the
it's
beginning
just-
was
it's
the
SpaghettiOs.
wrong move to make. The meatballs are really the saving grace of this sandwich. I don't know, my first impression, I kind of didn't like it, but now I'm starting to warm up to it. So I'm going to
Sandwich.
have to give this sandwich here a 3 out of 5.
Put that on some bread if you want to call it a sandwich, mister.
Right.
Or go KFC and put some, like, lunch meat in between those things and have those things be the bun.
Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back, I guess. Let me just state
Oh, I
for the
didn't know he
record
was Italian.
that
Nay.
Ziad's is the only one who sells citric acid. All you other spice makers are cowards. Mrs. Sausage tried to talk me out of this one. She said, I'm concerned for your health. We don't let my safety get in the way of good sausages. But let's be honest with
I
each other.
respect that.
It's more likely going to be bad sausage. Give it a little taste. Ooh, it burns.
Eh?
Too much! It's too much! I mean, it's basically what they coat Sour Patch Kids in. Yeah, don't eat it straight up. That was a mistake. It goes down hard. This product has no significant nutritional value and gives you cancer in the state of California, so...
Did you notice the
Don't eat
ingredients?
it there.
Nope.
Alright, so we know from the menthol sausage
The ingredients
that
just said citric acid.
Hey, at least you know you're not getting any other strange things in it.
Right? Also, nobody
Bad
sniff
idea
this. This
to
is not
grind this
cocaine.
up first, so we're gonna mix it with the pork first. Citric acid bay. Remember that guy? He was huge. Oh heck, let's put a little bit more on there.
Oh yeah, treat yourself.
This is the first time that the sausage has turned white. God, if this is what it does to the pork, imagine what it's gonna do to my butthole. Mrs. Sausage, make sure the life insurance is up to date.
Uh-huh.
She'll get an extra one. The longer this goes on, the whiter it's getting.
Just don't show them this footage or else you won't be approved for
And
it.
some salt, and just
And suddenly there's
a sneeze of pepper.
no more videos on the... Like, we're sitting here 2 weeks later wondering why he hasn't posted a new video since this one yet.
Mrs. Sausage is like in the Caymans with a huge cocktail and a very questionably aged pool boy.
Yeah.
Oh no, Mr. Sausage, don't go and try that cyanide sausage. Oh, of course you're not going to listen to me. Oh, she's grinning like menacingly.
Mhm.
I'll show
I think
you,
the mixture
woman.
looks a little dry, so I think we'll add just a touch of water to it so that it goes through the tubes properly. Just a hint. Hey, is that chemist watching this one? Maybe I should ask if I should make these things before I get started on them. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's sausage I see. You know, I have a feeling I'm going to have to start a GoFundMe for my colon.
Oh, we're well past that now.
I'm sorry,
How
baby,
do you
you're
blame
just so
colon
hot. Was
exactly?
that joke a little premature?
I hear it happens to every sausage.
Nah. The worst part of it was the sound it made.
2, 1, let's sausage! Oh god. That liquid, it didn't combine with the sausage, it's just making really gross sausage. Oh god, what's going on with this sausage? You know what's going on? I think that the citric acid might be chemically cooking the pork. With special thanks to today's Mark Boxalo box artist, this guy. He's
Very
got
well
the
made.
eye paint and everything. I'll tell you one thing though, this movie really messed me up as a child. This Will It Blow is brought to you by Helix Sleep.
Why did you watch it
This
as a
one,
child?
me and Helix Sleep
I don't know about you, but I watched it as a child.
I watched it as a teenager.
your Helix mattress plus 2 free pillows. Shall Will It Blow? A direct hit. Ah, my lips are burning. We got a direct hit. Not a lot of mayhem, but a direct hit. I'm gonna have to give that Will It Blow 2 Mark Ruffalo. 3 Mark
Whoa.
Ruffalos.
Ooh.
Here we go.
The Council of Buffaloes does not approve.
I'm starting to think adding that water was a huge mistake. All right, things are starting to get a little steamy around here. You've got to be kidding me. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Of course. Of course. Well, all right, shucks. Oh, truly awful. It's a crumbly mess. I mean, of course it's disqualified, but
it
you know, we've
digested
gone
its
this
own
far.
casing.
We gotta at least take a bite. Here we go. Oh my God! You know when you vomited everything out of your stomach and then there's nothing left to vomit except bile?
Yeah.
That's what this tastes like. You can't eat it. You can't eat it. I'm glad it's disqualified because quite frankly it's up there with one of the worst sausages. I blame everyone except me. So I'm gonna have to
What a
give this
shocker.
sausage here a disqualified.
I'm so amazed that the citric acid did not make a good sausage.
Don't fall apart. Don't you fall apart on me. Oh, it totally fell apart. Well, hey there, folks, and
All right, so that one was a good one, mostly because he was in so much distress. We love him, but the same way we love watching, I don't know, a colorful box fall down the Grand Canyon.
Sure.
Right? You know, you can't look away. It's fascinating.
Also, I like how it looks like the mustache is a pair of wings for the citric acid. It's flying off to heaven like an angel.
I'm surprised. Like that probably even damaged the wood.
Well, probably.
We still got.
I wonder what his next video after this, immediately after this, is going to end up being like as a result.
I don't want to do this anymore, guys.
Maybe I should start screening these suggestions just a little bit.
Just a smidge. Is this the Crimson Chin one? Because if it is, we can get rid of... Oh, we have to show this because in many ways it is the spiritual successor to the Orange Gina ad.
I was getting that vibe already.
Behold.
Are they in Boro Boro?
Huh? What the? But water. Oh no! And they're coming out of her womb too. Me, myself, and Irene, spring water edition.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, what is it with drink? What is it with drink ads and being horny?
Not just horny, but they had to add in cucking on this one.
Interracial cucking.
Well, isn't it usually though?
No, it can be whatever, but that's the one everyone
I mean,
always
it can
goes
be
to.
whatever, but like,
Yeah.
the most classic kind is like the white wife with the big black guy or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, and I hate how you can see like her belly growing, implying there's a no. Probably when they were tag teaming her. Oh, what's gonna come out of that?
I love the like watching his face as he pieces it together and starts to realize.
Like this is all well and good till you realize that like this is a ruined marriage. You know, like he's gonna file for divorce.
Or is it an enhanced marriage because he just discovered a new kink that he never knew he had before?
Oh, they should replace it with 2001 Space Odyssey music. Oh, wait for let's show his face.
Bum, 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 bum.
The real victims are the kids, you know? It's not their fault.
I mean, they don't know.
Yeah.
It's victimless crime. They don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's interesting that I brought that up because...
They're just on vacation visiting Uncle Mango.
Yeah, hold on to that because where is it? Doot. Here it is. Behold, a little bit of news. Someone's restarting King of the Hill.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know. And why do you think I thought that was an interesting reference?
No, the lady on the far left, the blonde lady on the far left. That's how I feel about this news. Look at her. She's just haggard and tired.
I feel like Lady Bird right here. I'm like, please let me die.
Or a dog. It's the same expression.
Yeah. Yeah. Pamela Edelon says the new generation of young writers are working with King of the Hill revival. She added that they're adding sweet spots of the classic into a new era.
Speaking of cucking, look at the three on the far right.
That's exactly what reminded me of it. Now, John Redcorn was always just helping her with her migraines.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but he was.
I loved how he was the one that felt really guilty about it as the years went on, because Dale was always so nice to him, and he at one point he even contemplated suicide. Like he was so guilt riddled over it. Yeah, it was such a well written show, and it's actually one of the few times anyone on the left and the right will come together to say this conservative household is really cool. It's like it's about a bunch of Republicans, and but they're not like pricks. You can be
I mean, Hank's a bit of a jerk.
He is
not as
very
bad as some of the
uptight.
others, though.
He's very uptight, and he's mostly uptight because of this bastard right here and how he was treated as a
The
kid.
thing I never understood is why Dale was constantly kissing that guy's ass.
Because he always had the hero worship shit going on.
Yeah, but what?
Shut up, Gribble.
What does he think he's gonna get out of it, though?
I don't think they ever described it. I think since they were young, he always just kind of idolized Cotton. I like how he's grabbing. What's the name of?
I don't know.
Quan.
Yeah, he's grabbing
is
that.
it Quan?
Look at his face too. He's like, hey, yeah.
Right next to his trophy wife.
Mm-hmm. That's why she
even-
looks like that, because she's got to put up with this shit all the time.
Her thing was that she was like so not there in the head, you know.
That's how she deals with her life.
Yeah, pretty much. And she's not there in her head, but she was there elsewhere in her body, and that's what he cared about. I love King of the Hill. I'll still sometimes watch the clip, like the best clips of on YouTube. So you know what? I'm not against them bringing it back if they do it right, but will they? Because they have to make it modern. They have to show how like Hank would show a modern day, like how he'd deal in a modern day setting. But we'll see. It was only a matter of time.
Maybe.
Mickey D. He's Irish. This is good. Oh, this is awesome.
You saved us, but you'll kill us. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave.
Yay, Persona.
Mickey does love messing around with the different overlaps. Where's oh, here we go. We don't have a Buff Corral to wrap up on, but we got this, sweetie.
Is the one night a year when a girl can dress like a total slut and no other girls can say anything about it. The hardcore girls just wear lingerie and some form of animal ears. In girl world.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good Audrey too, but you need the pot. You know, they need to be in the center of the pot and come out of the pot like a cake.
Oh, there you go.
And then maybe have a bunch of smaller ones that move at the same time as
Is
they
this,
open their mouth.
Audrey 2 by Bennett Foddy.
Don't forget to set the alarm. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, you know what? I'm getting groggy, and I have another of that really nice rice to wrap up on, so I'm gonna eat that in bed and go to slumber like lumber. But first, actually, you know what? I haven't been taking advantage of chat. Chat, how was tonight? I know it was full of technical glitches, and we lost our guest early on. But how are you doing? You doing good, folks? If so, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
How you doing?
What? Oh, I hope they do well. Dale took all the trust he would have had for the government and gave it to his wife. Technically, yeah. He never once considered it. Well, no, he kind of did in a really like weird about way at one point, and then he was dismissed, saying that's crazy. There's no way you would have been able to sleep with my wife that many times on that many consecutive days. And he just and don't forget, he was meant to be sleeping with all the single women and a few of the married women in Ireland, because there used to be a long like running joke that he'd always be like in a car with a bunch of other women. That was such a good show. I might even, as I'm drifting off, I might even watch some of the old clips. Pocket Sand.
Yeah. Apparently he does a YouTube show as Dale.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, on the topic of that, do you remember that terrible Dragon Ball Z movie, Evolution?
Well, that's redundant. Everything about Dragon Ball is terrible.
The early 2000s, 2003 film.
I don't watch those movies.
Oh, okay. Well,
I like good movies.
Okay. Don't get me wrong. You're 100% right when it comes down to this movie. It became a Rift Tracker's dream. It's pure dog shit. To the point where when Toriyama died, one of the guys who was in it is now a streamer. And when he found out on stream he died, he said, "Oh man, that sucks. Sorry, Toriyama, for making the worst adaptation of your life's work." Even he admitted, like, "Wow, yeah, we really let this guy down."
Brutal.
And I wouldn't say that was the worst. Probably one of those like handheld games was probably the worst Dragon Ball thing ever. That's only Dragon Ball. I have no idea about some of the other shit he's put out over the years. But yeah, no. Don't forget, guys. This time next week, I will be hopefully in a bar with a bunch of people, probably 10 years my senior and my junior, listening to very loud music, drinking overpriced drinks, and maybe if we're really lucky, having you guys having no idea what's going on because the signal's cutting out every few seconds. Because it's Paddy's Day! Yay!
Yay!
But I will, like I said, I'll try to do a live stream, but no promises. I will be doing a show on Wednesday, though. Standard Wasted Wednesday, as you do. But you know how it is. Beyond that, oh, I forgot. Here's our guest for the I believe it is the 17th. For the 17th of this month, we finally got the beautiful bird himself, Dusty.
I believe you mean the 24th?
Oh, of course, yes. I'm tired.
Yes.
I was right the first time.
17th is Paddy's Day.
Yes. Well, it's not lined up for the I'm looking at the thing now, and you're right. It is. It's the 24th, not the 17th. But yeah, we got Dusty the beautiful bird.
I hope it didn't get lined up for the 17th, and then you're like, not doing a show that day, lol.
No. That's when Jeff Holiday makes his return, and he brings TJ along for good measure.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, we've been wanting to talk to Dusty for a while, and his owner, if only because he'll fart on camera on cue. Yeah, he's been very gracious just to come and say hi to us. So if you like to see a tropical bird have no comprehension what a camera is for 2 hours, like,
and don't we all?
Yeah, it sounds like a mysterious time for sure. But yeah, I am. Actually, I'll say this now. Fuck daylight savings, because that was the first of many issues that went wrong today.
Yeah.
I had fun, and I hope you guys did too. Krendar, what are you advertising yourself for now?
Well, it is time. In about 45 minutes, it's going to be time to go to Costa del Sol and talk to a mad scientist on the beach.
Well, he's in his lab coat, but everyone around him is in bikinis.
Yes, exactly. Because I don't know.
Science.
Bimbo sycophants that work for Costa del Sol, I guess.
Tomorrow, we have the return of the watch party, and I mean it, because there won't be anything else I'll be doing all day. I won't be streaming. I will be making the video, though, the video that I recorded tonight on the most horrible food in the world. It actually looks more horrible than it is.
You're doing a Cobes food?
No, I did the vegan spam that was sent to me.
Oh, horrible.
Yeah. It wasn't, but I won't get into the deets until then. But it became my whole day as a result of just making this, and in the process, we lost a good friend of the low energy community to it, that I will show on stream.
Oh no.
Yeah, but all things come to an end. Even great artists, even good friends of even better shows than that artist, because we are low energy, and I suppose your Krendar. Link in the doobly.
I am the low energy Dar.
Yeah. All right, time to go. Bye, everybody. Remember, pigs can be artists too, I suppose.
Better than me.